mic. Put the mic on. Put the mic on. There we go. You are live on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get going. It is Tuesday morning, 5:50 a.m. About 10 minutes early. It's 67 degrees here in Hampstead. It is the 14th of July, 2026. Let's get Rosie. Wake up, Rosie. Come on. Yeah, you can sleep in later today. We're starting later. Come on. Oops, I got a message here. Here we go. Come on. There she goes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Get ready.
Connected to YouTube Livestream B2B4DQGCDFI.
Whoa.
Connected to YouTube Livestream B2B4DQGCDFI.
That was a complicated one, man. She can run through those ID numbers like nobody's business. All right, so we got video, we got audio, we got the music, we got everything. I guess I'll turn my lights on, I guess. I don't know, lights on for safety, whatever. Got the seatbelt on, and we are ready to pursue happiness here in Hampstead. Let's back this van up. Let's get it going. We got one delivery today, that's it, just one. Tuesday is WhatADay. And only WhatADay. And their order is on the light side, which I expected. They really need to kind of pull it back a little bit, you know what I'm saying? They were getting a little crazy last week. So I think we have 72 donuts, something like that. So that is on the lower side, but it's the middle of the week. People are on vacation. They're not eating as many donuts as they once did. It's going to be a nice day, I think. Sunny, warm. It's getting warmer. Every day it's getting a little warmer. I got to get my grass cut today, because I think tomorrow is going to be 100 degrees. 100! Coffee. I love coffee. I don't see the cat. Oh, there they are. They're up on the high field today. They wanted a little elevation. They have the low field and the high field. So they came out of the barn this morning, and one of the cows said, "Let's get high today." And they're like, "All right, we're going to go to the high field." Controls that by the gates that they leave open, maybe? I don't know. It's interesting. It's probably not the cows deciding where they're going to go. I'm thinking that's not like a freedom is not one of the things. Whoa, 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 we got a killing field here. Killing field. We got a raccoon and a possum. A raccoon and a possum. That's crazy. They got to put a crosswalk in there. All right. Tuesday morning. So we got one trip today. Probably takes about an hour. It's a long day for me. But I'm going to do some stuff today. Yesterday, I got prepared for some videos. I didn't roughhouse with AJ this morning, so I don't have any additional injuries. What did I want? Oh, the one thing I want to make sure everybody saw. Oh, deer. I see deer back there in the woods. Oh, there's some little tiny ones back there too. I was going to say, has everybody seen I'm sure everybody has seen this. You're going to go, yes, Craig. We saw it like 2 days ago, so enough. But the guy that the grandfather that was walking with his grandson through, I'm not sure where they were. Like, I'm not sure what state they were in. But there was a bison kind of hanging out, rolling around in the dirt, having a good time. And then he got sort of riled up for some reason. And this guy wasn't one of those people that like walk over to the bison and try to take a selfie or something. I mean, this guy and his grandson, they were just minding their own business along the path. There were other people there. I mean, he wasn't like the guy did anything really wrong. I don't think. If you see a bison, you're just supposed to get in your car and stop living your life. But so he's walking along, and the bison apparently it's sort of like their mating season now, so they're all riled up. But he didn't know that. And the bison sees a truck, and I'm not sure why he was running after the truck. I think at first, maybe he wanted to mate with the truck, but he didn't. That didn't happen. The truck got away too fast. I don't think the truck even knew he was coming after him. But then then he gets distracted. He sees the guy, and yeah, he like tossed him. It was crazy. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It almost looks like AI because the guy actually was up flying in the air. The last time I saw something like that was when I hit the deer last November. So I know that is possible. Now, I was in a car when I hit the deer. I didn't just like run into a deer and toss it over my head. But it is possible for something to go flying up in the air like that. What is totally amazing is that he wasn't seriously injured. I think he was injured, but I mean, could have been much worse. So check that out if you haven't seen it. You know what? YouTube probably doesn't recommend that a creator or a channel person recommend. Oh, another death in the road. What do we got here? What do we got? Raccoon. 2 raccoons, 1 possum. Oh, another one. Holy moly, what? That is I don't even know what that was. I'm not sure. That's unidentifiable. So we got 2 raccoons, a possum, and 1 unidentifiable. Crazy. We're going to call this the Day of Death. Day of Death. It sounds bad though, you know what I mean? I don't want Livestream to be a downer. So.
Donna says morning.
Good morning, Donna. Happy Tuesday to you. We've done a lot of unlucky animals so far this morning, Donna. Maybe you'll bring us some luck. And then
Donna says staying positive today.
Always. I don't know if I can really say I meditated yesterday. I spent time. I watched a couple of meditation, what do you call them? Guided meditation videos. They're pretty cool. The one I saw a couple, and I was listening to them, and I wouldn't say I was actually meditating. No. I mean, maybe, but I didn't like sit there in the proper position and close my eyes and stuff. Like I watched. You know, they say close your eyes. I didn't. I watched the video, which was just a person sitting there. All I could see was their back. but I watched it. So that's why I'm saying I don't know that I could really call it meditation. Maybe meditation light. But I did spend some time on the topic. I didn't meditate, but I spent time.
Donna says, so you remember you are the one that suggested meditating. Trying to be supportive.
Yes.
LOL.
Yes. Well, I was doing research on the meditation. I liked it. Mine didn't do water. Mine did like a sort of a new age kind of that wavy kind of music sound. Not like a song, but just sort of like music. A melody. I don't know what you call it, but that's what they had playing in the background. I mean, I guess I could say I meditated, but I didn't feel like I really got into it as much yesterday for my 5 minutes. I spent more time. I was more than 5 minutes because I think I went through one that was like 5 minutes long, and then I was watching one that was 20 minutes long. I didn't finish that one though. I just wanted to see what they did. May have buffered. That's weird. Should be buffering. No buffering allowed.
Donna says, are you trying to convince me or you?
No, I'm convinced. I don't feel like I didn't do it yesterday. I just didn't do it yesterday. I'm going to count it as one of my 30 days, even though it was sort of a half meditation. Oh, and I looked up in YouTube, I did research our question about whether somebody, if you enter a room, can the creator, the channel person know that you're there? And they said no. Everywhere I looked, it said only if you chat. It gave you like a list. I went through and looked, it gave a list of like if you chat in the live chat, if you do a super chat, obviously, if you do like one of those, you donate, do that. What else did it say? There were like a couple of ways.
Donna says, I think we are missing the point if the effect is guilt.
No, I don't feel guilty. I don't feel guilty. I'm just teasing. But I'm convinced that if you go into someone's channel and watch a live stream, but you don't communicate, so you don't like buy a membership or chat in the live chat or donate through a super chat or something like that. If you don't do anything but watch, that person,
Donna says, maybe I dreamed it.
Can't know that you're there. Maybe you're dreaming about live streams now. Maybe they were psychic. Was it a live stream of somebody who's psychic? Because if so, that would be a good indication that they're legit. No, I wanted to look it up because if it's possible, I was going to see if there's a way to do it. I think it would be interesting sometimes to see if somebody's hanging out. I saw a new DoorDash channel guy yesterday afternoon. I think he's been live streaming, not as often as most, but I think he's done it off and on. And what is his name? Something JB. Oh, it's not Dashing though. It's like something JB. Travel JB. Travel JB, I think is what his name was. Travel? I'll have to look to confirm that.
Donna says who?
I think that's who. I think it was Travel JB.
Donna says yes, I think I have seen him.
He was making a lot of money, but he was doing shopping. He was going for like, I think he was going to do like 16 hours. But I saw him doing like shopping in a Target. He kept going to a Target. And he does like Sean. He walks through the store with his camera pointed up toward the ceiling while you're in the store. But he does audio. Like he'll let you. You can hear the audio when he's in the store. Every now and then.
Anna says fell asleep watching Dana.
Oh, yeah, I did see her come on. I didn't really watch any last night. I went to bed. What time did I go to bed? I think I went to bed. I think I saw that Dana was on, but I was getting ready to go to bed. John must have started really late because I didn't see him.
Donna says yes, I like when they shop, but like the camera to show stuff in cart.
Yeah, his was like pointed up. So like you could tell we were sitting in like that top section just aimed up toward the ceiling. It's kind of interesting how much goes on in the ceiling of a Target. A lot of cameras, smoke detectors, different lighting fixtures. Somebody bought a microwave. He was actually picking up a microwave for somebody. It's kind of interesting. How was Dana doing? Did she have any comments about the threat that she had received the night before or a couple nights ago?
Donna says give them credit. In big stores challenging to find stuff I know, let alone something I have never heard of.
Oh, I know. I've thought about that. I don't know how they do it. I have a tough time finding stuff for myself sometimes, like you said. I guess after a while you kind of get used to where stuff is, but Plus, I think if the store doesn't have what you're supposed to buy, I think you have to let the customer know. And usually I think they offer like, do you want to get this instead or that kind of thing. I used DoorDash or Instacart or one of those things a couple years ago for a while. And I didn't know how it worked at first, so I placed my order and I didn't really pay attention to my phone until I realized there were messages on there going, they didn't have this product, do you want this instead? And like I had...
Donna says watch one guy live and everyone in chat were trying to tell him where one item could be, and we were WLL wrong. He did find it eventually.
That's funny. That is funny. He kept mentioning a service, the shopping service that he was doing. It wasn't DoorDash. It started with an S. I'd never heard of it before. But what I found interesting was he said the way that works is you do it, and then the company pays you a certain amount for the trip, but when you get a tip from the customer, it could come at any time. It's like not part of the, when you get the offer, it's not included in the offer that he's looking at. So as the day was going on, he was like saying there were 4 or 5 orders that he was still waiting to find out what the tip is, if there's going to be a tip. I guess sometimes people don't tip at all, but they were saying that could be like days later sometimes. It seemed kind of strange. Like if you were buying something and you were going to tip the delivery person, why would you wait? Like why wouldn't that just be something you did right when you... I guess you could wait because you want to see whether you get it on time, and so I just talked myself into it. It does kind of make sense that you tip. It's like at a restaurant. You wait until after the meal before you decide how much you're going to tip. So it makes sense to me now. I just talked myself into that making sense. But I don't know why you would do it days later. Like, why wouldn't you just do it?
Donna says I prefer to tip after based on service fee received.
Yeah, that's what I realized as I was saying that. That's what I like that too.
Donna says one of the Dashers said DoorDash pays based on initial tip.
Really? Oh, on the initial tip, yeah. But can't you can add to it, right? After your delivery's made, you can add money.
Donna says yes, but based on watching them, I feel like they put a lot of weight on the initial tip.
Yeah, they do, right? Because I agree, because that's where they decide whether they're going to accept the order or not. It's actually kind of backwards to the way you normally tip. Like if you're tipping up front and you tip a lot and you get really bad service, you're going to regret that. But if you lowball your tip, if you're like, all right, I'm gonna give a low base tip, and then if I get really good service, I'll increase it. But you're probably not going to get really good service because the person delivering is thinking you're cheap.
Donna says right.
Like tipping in hopes of good service. It really doesn't work that way. This is America. You got to give the service first.
Donna says also I don't want them to think I am cheap.
Right. Because then you're bound to get lackluster service, if any at all, right? If you make your tip too low, nobody's going to get your nobody's going to pick up your order.
Donna says too much to consider, so I just get on the car and get it myself.
Yeah, that is the easiest thing to do sometimes. It also is it is pretty expensive. I mean, when you add up, not that the tipping is out of control, but on top of the tip you got fees. The restaurants charge a little bit more for the items that are going through DoorDash. So you've got an increase to the products amount. Roger's here. There he is. Door's open. That's a good thing. His name really isn't Roger, by the way, just in case anybody's wondering. We've made that up because we don't know what his name is. All right, let me get in there and get my rack. Here, I'll take you guys and put you on the van. Oh, look, they brought it. They brought my rack. So we're in good shape. We are in great shape here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll get you ready so when Roger comes out, you'll be ready. All right, there we go. Keep an eye on things. I think I'm gonna lift up that, go stand on that pallet. Okay, we've got 72 donuts. Not many, not many. I mean, 72 is a lot, but you know, what are you gonna do? We've got, that was a little mix of everything. We've got the chocolate, M&Ms, the strawberry, the maple, and the Fruity Pebbles. Pretty village.
Doing well.
Oh, me too. I hope it's a good Tuesday for everybody. You know, I have to say, I do a good job cleaning these trays. You know, I really do. I don't say so myself. Woo! Look at the jelly just oozing out of those two donuts. Here comes Roger. Shh.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Not bad.
I'm good.
Donna says mention.
Donna said something. I missed it. Look, we got 11 mini Danish. But see, they had a pretty good amount. 4, and 2 large Danish, 4 cronuts. I gotta eat a cronut one of these days. I'll eat my first cronut on camera. I know some people don't. It'll come with a warning, because I know there are people that don't like to watch people eat. All right. Steve's over there drinking his coffee. Oh, Lord. I apologize. Do you leave me room? Do I have room here? I don't know. I think we do. We do. Good morning. I'm good. How are you? Hey guys, have a good day. I don't think he has to go back in. Should I ask him? I'll wait. I'll ask him. It'd be kind of rude if I close the door, you know what I mean? You're done in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, guys. Roger. I wonder what his name really is. Maybe I should ask him, you know? I don't know. This is one of those weird license.
Donna says on the bright side I am getting faster at single finger typing on my phone.
That's good. That's true. It's a skill. All right, here we go, everybody. Say bye to Roger. Yeah, I'm not too good about typing on my phone. I am also like I don't do the thumb thing. I do fingers, I think.
Donna says Great Craig did not see previous text.
What? Uh-oh. Did I miss something? I didn't see it or hear it. Now you got me curious. Did you say something like, before you leave, do blah, 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 blah? And I just left. How are you doing with bookmark reduction?
Donna says never mind, you can look later. IG I don't believe.
All right, that's good, that's good. Windshield looks a little dirty to me. Didn't notice that earlier, but the way the sun is hitting the windshield right now, I don't like it. We may have to stop for a windshield cleanup. Clean up on driver's side windshield, clean up on driver's side windshield.
Donna says okay, it's Dave, but I wonder why I am doing it.
You wonder why you're doing it? Don't you like doing it? I thought it was a passion. I started thinking about my live stream.
Donna says I gave some to a friend this weekend and she said wonderful, I have so many that you have given me.
Oh, that's nice. See, that's a good thing. And actually, you know, bookmarks are something you do need. Usually hang on to a bookmark for a while, switch them up. People need more than one bookmark. I went through a phase with, I don't know if you've ever had a Franklin planner. This is like before everybody went totally electronic. And I still have one. So, a Franklin planner was like an organizer. You could have like a calendar in there, you could have a to-do list, you could have all this stuff in there. And I really kind of, and a place to take notes and stuff. I kind of lived by it for a long time in my professional career, but it was very old school. and I clung to it for a long time. But I really got into that, and the reason I just thought of it is it's not really a bookmark, but they would come with...
Donna says, would it be okay if I mailed to U Street Bakery address?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can do that. I'm thinking about getting a P.O. box too eventually, just in case. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. That thought came up to me because I was thinking, you know, if I was going to, if I was going to like send out a cookie for somebody who won a prize or something, right? Like some of these contests that we have, right now it's just your only prize is
Janet says it was like the Trapper Keeper but for adults. Now Janet says I loved my Franklin planner. Now Donna says Dana just did it.
Dana just did it. What do you mean? I love my Franklin planner. But what I was going to say, that I thought of that because with bookmarks, you know, they would come with those little plastic, like they...
Donna says got a P.O. box.
You've got a P.O. box? That's a good thing. See? Now you got to win one of these contests. And I'll send you a cookie. I can send you a cookie anyway.
Donna says Dana.
Dana got a P.O. box. Oh, okay. I got it. I got you now.
Donna says no, Dana got a P.O. box.
Right. Oh, you know who else I watched yesterday? When I got home yesterday morning, I was working on the computer and I put up a live stream. Do you know Ian on YouTube? I think the name, it's Ian, I-A-N. Ian is his name. But his channel name is Ian on YouTube. And he's pretty interesting. Like I've kind of watched him on and off for a while. He got pretty big. He would like live stream himself at 7-Eleven. He was working at 7-Eleven. And he's still working jobs like that, like gas stations and stuff. But he can't always live stream at these places. But yesterday he was fishing.
Donna says no, does he dog?
No, does he what? He did. Oh, you know what? I gotta check. Maybe this light will stay red longer. Nah, it turned green. Why does that happen? Whenever I want a red light, I don't get one. Forget that. That happened to me yesterday.
Donna says dash.
Does he dash? No, no, he did. He did. For a little while. He moved from California to Arkansas. And he was He was door dashing for a little while, but no, that's not his main thing. He doesn't, and I don't think he does it at all anymore. And he does, I don't know that he live streams a lot. I think he mostly just posts videos. He had a P.O. box for a while. I think he shut it down because he was getting a lot of stuff. And so he was having trouble with the post office. Like they couldn't keep, I mean, really, he's very popular, I guess. He couldn't manage the number of packages he was getting. Like he had to go to the post office to kind of help them. And it was very cumbersome. But he was also getting trolled by somebody who was mailing him, I think they were mailing him packaging supplies. Like he was getting weird stuff in his P.O. box. Like, you know, U.S. Post Office envelopes and different kinds of wrapping and packaging and stuff, material. And I think found out that somebody was going online, and you can go online to the post. I didn't check this out, so I don't know if what I'm saying, I don't know if this is the right way to describe it, but it sounded like you could go online to the post office and order supplies for free. Like it wouldn't cost you anything. They would mail them to you. And so there was somebody going online and ordering all this stuff and having it sent to his P.O. box. I think that's what he said was happening. It's so weird. I just think he has enough people coming in and out of his live stream that obviously he gets some kind of crazy, weird comments from people occasionally. You know, he was fishing yesterday, so everybody's kind of talking like, what kind of fish is he trying to get? And I think he got like 8. He caught like 8 fish at one point. He was on a roll, and but then somebody will just randomly come on and say, Ian sucks at fishing. Like, you know, it's funny. I do like to watch people react though to stuff like that. Like the guy, the DoorDasher guy that I was talking about. What was his name? I just talked about him. Oh, JB. So he was driving along, and somebody jumped on and said, haircut. I guess because they thought he needed a haircut. And so of course he just reads it, and right away he goes, all right, that's great. If you want to get a haircut, just go, you know, you can go get a haircut wherever you want to get one. Something like that. He didn't take it like I mean, the guy was obviously probably talking about him needing a haircut, but he completely turned it around. It's kind of funny. Speaking of Target, I'm tingling with excitement to find out what's going to happen with this Target sign. What are they going to do? Or maybe it's not even going to be Target anymore. Is it possible that Target moved out and some other stores moving in there? I don't think so. John had an argumentative person on his chat the other day. I saw it yesterday or the day before. I was watching the replay. And at the end of his live stream, he had somebody that was really kind of... It was borderline trollish, but it wasn't... I think the guy was... I don't know how to describe the sense I got from this person, but they were definitely trying to irritate. Oh, here we go. We're going to be riding back now. I just want to warn anybody, we've got a lot of dead animals on the road from this beginning in about a mile or two all the way back to the bakery. It's just a killing field out here. I don't know what happened last night. We have 2 raccoons, 1 possum, and an unidentifiable body. I mean, it's an animal. It's not a human, but... That's what we got. That's what we're going to face again.
Donna says there was one guy that wanted to answer him back so bad that kept buying John a coffee after being banned from chat.
Oh, I think that's the guy I'm talking about. Because then he let him back in. Like, it sounded like this guy was banned at one. Maybe one of the mods banned him. I very rarely banned people when I was modding for John, because he likes to avoid banning people as much as possible. Now, if they were saying something really horrendous or stupid, or like that person that would like type 1 letter at a time, there was somebody that would just type, they were trying to spell out a bad word, and they would type it 1 letter at a time. Like stuff like that, I knew what was going on, but sometimes if I wasn't 100% sure John would be okay with it, I wouldn't ban them. This guy sounded like...
Donna says John has high tolerance.
He does. He does. And the mods really don't ban them. The mods kind of put you on timeout for X number of hours. I think he has 1 mod who can ban people, but I put somebody on timeout one time by mistake. I was trying to put a legitimate person on timeout because I saw they typed something I didn't like that didn't sound good. And I thought I clicked on their name, but the chat was moving. When I clicked another person's name, and then I just went, time out for, I think it like 8 hours or something like that, 24 hours. And it was the wrong person. Now, I don't remember how we found out that that person was banned, or that they were in timeout. But I felt really bad because, like, they couldn't talk. And John, at that point, I think he knows how to unban people now, which is what I think he did to this guy. Because he did mention, I heard him say, the reason I say that is because I heard him say to this guy at one point that he had sent him a message through the Buy Me a Coffee while he was banned.
Now Donna says there is no shortage of people that like to criticize.
Oh, I know. That's true. Well, and unfortunately, how would I? Here we go. Here comes. I think this is the unidentifiable. Yeah, that's the animal. I don't know what that one is. And then we got up here. I don't remember this one. This might be a new one. This is a raccoon. And we got a couple more coming up here soon.
Donna says I say that SND then have to be careful myself.
The trouble, not the trouble, but one thing that I've noticed about YouTube is that controversial and particularly negative topics get more clicks. Like, people like that. People like, I guess they like being mad. I don't know what it is, but it gets people riled up and you get more views. It does work. I intend to avoid that myself, but it does work.
Now Donna says like telling someone how to meditate.
Like, well, I think you were right. I'm not saying you weren't right. I still wonder why you can't lie down. Windshield. I didn't do it. Oh well. Maybe next time. It's probably most obvious right now that the windshield needs to be cleaned.
Donna says because then it's called resting.
Well, depends on how far you go with it. I mean, just because somebody's sitting in a chair doesn't mean they're resting. Look at all the people sitting at their desks at work. They're not really resting. Oh, well, that's true. Okay, I'm actually making your point for you. I turned that around in my head. I'm making your point. They're not laying down. That would be resting.
Donna says I am not going to win. But then I give up.
No, I'm debating you, and I'm actually debating your side of the issue. I need to stop. The more I talk, the more I realize I'm wrong. So I'm going to stop talking about it now. What I should do today. Today, I should put together a weekly summary. You know, like go back about 5 days. Oh, there you go. Here's the killing field. Killing field right here. Boom.
Now Donna says, still glad you mentioned meditation, cause otherwise would not be doing.
Exactly. And I'm doing it. I'm going to be doing it. I am doing it. I mean, yesterday was lame. I admit it. I didn't like officially do it, but I spent time researching it. I spent more time researching it than I spent doing it the days before. So I wasn't completely off my mind. Although, when you meditate, everything should be off your mind. Everything. You got a battery.
Donna says, if you want to do deep dive, look up Transcendental meditation.
Is that the technical word for what we're doing, or is that a different type? Like, is that, do you have to do something different to do trance meditation? Like if you wear a robe or something? You know what I mean? Is there something you got to do differently? Oh look, there's a note on this person's car. Hello, beautiful. I wonder if she knows that's there. See that sign?
Donna says, no different.
It's no different. Okay. So that is what we're doing. We're doing Transcontinental.
Donna says Transcendental. Have to pay money to do correctly.
What? No. Now, Donna, you're taking it too far. You shouldn't have to pay money to meditate.
Donna says it's different.
You just said it was the same. You're confusing me now. I wonder what that note says. It says, hello, beautiful, and then something else. I wonder who put it there. I gave some to, I'm trying to go back. Big delivery.
Donna says it is different. Correction.
Big delivery. What are you talking about? Now I'm going back. I'm reading your stuff. Too much. Just there we go. Okay, read that. Who lives in the listeners? Well, boy, this is pressure keeping the conversation going. Oh, Donna. I know. I try to help you. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, I saw your message. I know. You like it when more people talk. I do realize that. All right, here we go. All right. Where'd Janet go? She just did you see that car that was up there? That was Janet. She just waved. Oh, you know what? probably on her way. She's probably getting ready to leave to the beach. What is today's Tuesday? So we'll be back tomorrow at 5:15. And we should have 2 deliveries
Janet
tomorrow.
says I have left the parking lot.
Oh, you have?
Now Donna
Yes, you
says have a great day all.
Yes, you too, Donna. Enjoy your day. And we'll be back tomorrow. Same place, same time. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate your one finger typing. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Drive safe, Janet. I know you're headed out. See y'all later. Bye.